Oh my god, it's been such a long time. It feels so weird touching OBS again. Anyways. Good evening, everyone. I am still alive, unfortunately. Haha. You will never get rid of me. I will always return at least like 2 or 1 month later. Hello, Kano. Hello, Seribot. How are you guys doing? And Kano, thank you for claiming first. Damn, okay. When was my last stream again? It was like the Uma Musume one where we were pulling for Fuji Kiseki, I think. I think that was the last stream we were doing. Why am I... Wait. Hold on, let me adjust this. Why could you see my bomb half? You're not supposed to see that. Huh? However. I'm in Astis. Oh right, I forgot I set it to like 5 minutes. I set it for ads to play in like the 4-minute or 5-minute mark. Oopsie, kind of forgot about that. They're supposed to end in maybe like 40 seconds. So we'll just wait on then. And while waiting, probably can't even hear me. What? Okay, there we go. Where is... Text. How do you add stuff? How do you add elements again? There we go. Okay. Text. Oh, today's topic. Why is that so fucking big? What the hell? This thing's 2000 by 3000. Okay, time to make it smaller. Okay. No. I already forgot how all this thing works. Okay, lock that. Hi, I still live. How do I put strokes? Outline. Select color. Make it black. Yes. There we go. Hi, I still live. The sand's over. Connor, are you back yet? Are you back yet? Are you back yet? Are you back yet? Oh, what now? Okay, there we go. 7 minutes? Jesus Christ. That's when the ads disappear? Okay, I think I gotta readjust whatever I did before with the ads, whatever. Anyways, topic. Hi, I still live. Okay, so as you know, I've disappeared for nearly a month again. Which is really embarrassing, especially after I said like, alright, time now that I'm back from America and now that I've recovered from my flu, my cold, my disease, it's time to get back into streaming. And then I only streamed for like 3 days until I disappeared from the face of the earth again. That is a fucking embarrassment. So, what happened? It just got really, really hectic out there, unfortunately. As you know, I'm still out of work. I've not yet found a proper source of employment. And also, I just recently finished my exams. That was also that also took a lot of me. And also, very very recently, and also still doing this, I am currently in the process of moving out, moving into a new home. And I'm not just moving to a new home, I'm also helping renovate a house. So that's also been taking a lot of my time. So I just had no time for streaming at all or any sort of content creation. And also, kinda my bad, that I basically also went radio silent other for like quite a while too, to the point that people start coming to my messages asking if I'm alright. Yes, I'm perfectly fine. I'm just not good at keeping people updated and stuff. I'm perfectly fine and okay. Renovator era, like the Property Brothers from hit show The Property Brothers. I do not know what that is. I don't watch cable TV. I don't think I've touched cable TV since like what? Since I was like in year 5, when Cartoon Network and regular show were still airing. That show was just in 2011. I don't even know what happened in 2011. Was I even alive in 2011? I don't know. My maximum like memory retention range is like only stuff from the past 7 years. Anything beyond, anything further back starts to just like disappear from my mind. I don't even know how old I was in 2011. I can't do it from the top of my head. I will have to actually like subtract from the current year in 2011. So yeah, and also like I said, I've been renovating a lot, and that's why I was also pretty kind of late coming to this stream, because I literally just got back like half an hour ago from painting the house, and that's what I've basically been doing for the past 2 days. All I've been doing is painting walls and cabinets and door frames and everything, because it was either that or hiring a professional for 20,000 to paint the whole house, which is something we are definitely not doing. So I had to teach myself how to paint, and it was actually, as with most things, it was harder than it looks. It was actually quite fun. Tiring as hell though. No wonder they charge like $200 an hour. And also, very minor, but as you've noticed, I have changed my position. Usually I'm on the right side of the screen. Now I'm on the left, because I'm also changing my room format. Now my big monitor is on my right side, my small little laptop's on my left side. Unimportant. What's happening also? Oh yeah. Something I've been also doing is just trying to like meet up with like IRL friends to hang out with them. I say mostly, it's actually just all of them. Basically, my friends from high school, you know, like Noki, the boys, who someday I want to try like get together and do like a stream together with them. You know, only Noki's the one that's an actual streamer. I want to do like something stupid and silly, like maybe some kind of like IRL like poker stream. Actually, do they even know how to play poker? I think Noki knows how to play poker. I know how to play poker, and the other four. Can I even say their names? I forgot to ask permission for that. I need to ask permission for them, but I can just like say who they are on stream. instead of like referring to each one of them as like the boy or my friend from high school. There's 7 of them. I'm running out of different ways to say friend or bro or buddy or brother. Oh, how rude of me. I also forgot to ask. How are you guys doing anyways? I know this has been a pretty hectic year in general for everyone. So how is everyone else doing? Ballin', that's good to hear. We love balls here. Wait, what? Never mind. Forget what I said. Okay. Anyways, I have like a week of downtime from comps and projects. Oh, I think you were. Wait, no. Were you the one? No, I don't think we were talking recently about any of your comps yet. By the way, after this stream's over, I gotta talk with you about something, Kano. Remind me about that before I go to sleep. Well, speaking of sleep, I'm actually sleeping healthily now. Aye aye, Captain, thank you. So now my usual sleep schedule, today's an exclusion. Now my usual sleep schedule is I'm sleeping healthily at like 10. That's why I knock out, and I wake up around like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. It's amazing. I feel so refreshed now. And also that means I can properly... Oh, hello Liquor. Long time no see. Long time no see. How are you doing? Sorry for disappearing for a long time. Anyways. Okay. If you were... Okay, 9% of you are probably not on Discord, but... on Discord I said what we're going to be talking about today mostly is... changes to the channel, because I'm putting a lot of changes to the channel. And my content creation going forwards. And also, I've just realized just now how I worded it on Discord, like... gonna be announcing lots of changes to the channels, ... That sounded a bit ominous. Nothing bad's happening. It's just lots of changes needed just to adjust to my personal life and schedule. Excited to see you back after a long while. I'm also excited to be back to see all of you. We're gonna be rolling back into a regular schedule real soon now that I'm like kind of free-ish now. I'm still busy, but I'm freer than like the past few months. It did, not gonna lie. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not like graduating or whatever. Nah, I'm staying here. Okay, so next, let me shift to the damn button. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Next topic. New changes to the channel. I ran out of space. Channel, okay. New changes to the channel. Alright, so first big change. Streaming times. Usually okay, I stream, we're using Australian Western Standard Time, okay? Hong Kong time. 1 hour behind JST. Usually I stream around 11 p.m., 10 p.m., midnight, around that time. I am gonna be changing my schedule to to make it what's the word? To fit it more towards a American audience and time zone. I'm gonna be from now on streaming around like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., that kind of time. And for people on like the East Coast, that would be 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. for those East Coast America. I'm still gonna be doing like Australian friendly times, Southeast Asian friendly times, like time to time still, but mostly I'm gonna be focusing on American friendly times from now on. Why? One, 95% of my friends are on the western side of the world, and two, for some reason, 87% of my audience are also from the western side of the world. Oh, don't worry. I will still stream on like South. I will still stream around these times too, my regular times, but not as frequent. Let's say if I were to stream 6 times a week, 4 of the streams are for American friendly time, 2 of the streams are for Australian friendly time. And ironically, this is actually more suited to my personal schedule as well, because my day starts really early. I'm usually like out of the house doing my own things, doing like errands at like 9 a.m. So this way, I just get to wake up, stream for like a couple hours, and then maybe like eat a toast, have a quick shower, and then I'm out the house. And then I get home, rest, then sleep, repeat. And also, I'm also actually wait, let me just bring up the schedule too. Let me just bring up this schedule here too. This is the schedule I am having for next week. As you can see, almost all of these right now are for American time zones, but I have 2 free spaces as well, which I am either gonna use as rest days or I'm gonna use to stream for Australian friendly times and Southeast Asian friendly times. Probably do another round of Hotline, probably do another round of Yakuza, or probably do another game. And oh, you can also see our first stream next week is the Long Drive with Kano, blah blah blah. And also something else I'm gonna do is that I am likely gonna also do a maximum of 4 streams to 5 streams a week now, averaging 3. And I'm gonna try and do a little bit of an experiment. I'm gonna try to do short form videos on YouTube that I'll upload on YouTube. Most of them are gonna be gameplay videos, but I also want to do other stuff like cooking streams, or maybe like model buildings. I'm not cooking streams, cooking videos, because that's something I used to do. Fun fact. Like at the very start of the channel, I had like 2 to 3 cooking streams that all ended up, well, they were successful stream-wise, like statistic-wise, but the food, it was edible, I guess. Fun cooking videos or fun like challenge videos, gameplay videos, blah 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 blah, and they're gonna be and they're gonna be like maybe like 15 to 20 minutes max. And the games I'll be playing will 99% of the time be like just, you know, games that would usually only take like 2 to 3 hours to complete at most. Like games that could be finished in a single like session. You know what I mean? And I am planning to have one of those types of videos out by Sunday of next week, November 23rd. Or November 24th, the Monday after. And also, with that in mind, I'm also going to clean up my YouTube channel a bit, because it's a bit of a mess right now. At first, when I first made that YouTube channel, it was originally just meant solely as a VOD storage. So that's why if you sort by videos, there's a lot of just like old unedited VODs in there. But now that I'm multi-streaming, every stream I do is just uploaded as a VOD automatically onto like the live stream tab. So all those old videos from before, all those old Twitch VODs, I am gonna private just to keep it clean and tidy. And then the videos tab is solely going to be for, you know, YouTube videos. Like actual, like, proper videos. For stupid things I do. Like if I ever do a cover in the future, that's what's gonna be there. And is that it? I think that's it for channel stuff, yeah. What else? Okay, I think that was all the changes to the channel I was talking about, yeah. Oh wait, no, I forgot. One potentially big change for the channel. Take this with a grain of salt. Is that what people say? Grain of salt? Okay, or maybe don't take this too hard, but maybe. A debut. You just got blocked by someone for making fanfic with them. Huh? Goddamn. I won't say anything. Fanfics, Fanfics with real people? Fiction. Fanfic with a real person? I don't know about that. But that's your thing. So I won't judge. But anyways, debut and rebrand. Potentially. It was completely innocent. Okay. 2026. I went on like a mini rant in like my last Just Sang stream where I was basically venting the whole time of how I wanted to debut. Wait, no, not 2026. What? 2026? Okay, this makes it sound like I'm gonna debut early 2026. No. Very late 2026 or 2027. Debut and revamp potentially very late 2026 or 2027. If you were watching my last Just Sang stream for like a month or two ago, where I was basically venting the entire time, and also where I revealed I got unemployed, I was originally saving up to debut early 2026, like in January, February, something like that of next year. But unfortunately, because I got FIRED, I no longer had a proper source of income, and now I have to use my savings wisely now. I just can't willy-nilly spend like 1K on a VTuber model or shit like that. I have to go into like budgeting mode, and now I have to prioritize my my meals, my bills, my schooling, stuff like that, obviously, over my, you know, hobbies now. Unfortunate, but whatever. But things are good, looking good now. They're looking better. I still don't have a job, but I am confident that I should be able to find one in time. And I hope, if things go well, if my application goes through, I will be able to get myself back on track, have a source of income, and I'll be able to save up for a debut like late 2026 or the beginning of 2027. That's the goal. And when I debut, I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I am very, very likely going to rebrand as well. Don't get me wrong, I love Robot Falling. I love Blanc. I love their designs and everyone who worked on them. But for the stuff I want to do, I would very much like a more human avatar, a more human persona to use. I would like a face. You know what I mean? Because, Robot Falling is just a robot. He's cool, he's awesome, but you can't really get a lot of expressions out of him. You can't really get a lot of emotions out of him as well. Especially his PNG form, which is literally just like vocal lines. So yeah, that's a plan. That's the hopeful plan. Oh, and also, completely unrelated, but I just remember about this because I literally just saw it while browsing YouTube, and it was also the front page of my Opera. This just bugs me, like, just a tiny bit. Okay, everyone know what this patch is, that new hit game, that Telltale style game. I only know that, like, Charlie White's in it and he voices it bad, and that's it, and I'm pretty sure you're playing, like, I don't know, like some kind of Cecil kind of guy who just manages superheroes. Okay, read this. This patch and the rise of 21st century visual novel. 21st century visual novel, what the fuck does that even mean? That's like, it's like chai tea equals tea. Chai is chai, that kind of thing. Like 21st century visual novels. That like implies visual novels aren't like a 21st century thing. Like they're like from 1945. Like imagine someone tells you Danganronpa was made before the year 2000. It was made before 9/11. Every visual novel is a 21st century visual novel, and that's basically all I have to say. It's completely unrelated to anything we're talking. I just wanted to talk about this because I just saw it literally 2 minutes before I started stream. Okay, there we go. And that's it. I think that's it. I really don't. I think I don't really have anything else to say. Yeah, I'm back now. Time to, like, play some actual games, do some actual stuff, and just have some fun. Now, who is streaming? Oh yeah, I also haven't been caught up with like a lot of people's streams recently for like the past 2 months. Even like whole life whole star streams I haven't been caught up with. So I gotta see what everyone's up to now. And let's start with Ray. Henceforth, a stranger's heart, an interactive photo play considering matters of allegiance and affection in a world remade. Dude. That title, 21st century visual novels, yeah, like I said, it implies the existence of 20th century visual novels, or even like 19th century. Imagine a 17th century visual novel. Do you think Dante would like visual novels? You guys know who Dante is, not the clock from Limbus Company. The actual dude, Dante, the Italian, Dante's Inferno. Do you think he'd like visual novels? Would Shakespeare like visual novels? I bet Shakespeare would love visual novels. Mark Twain would love visual novels. I bet he turned Huckleberry Finn into a visual novel. Okay, what are we doing? Alright. My headcanon is Dante is gay for Virgil, so yes. Oh my god. I totally forgot. I know Dante's a real dude, and I forgot, and like half the characters in the Divine Comedy are basically real people from his life. Was Virgil a real guy, or was that one of the fictional characters he made up? I don't remember. Wait, is Virgil even from Dante's Inferno? Where the fuck is Virgil from? Yeah, Virgil is from Dante's Inferno. He's the poet, that's right. He's the poet who guides Dante through hell. That's right, that's right. First European yaoi. Okay, Ray is currently playing Honkai Star Rail. Bro, you know what was like the most like surprising thing that happened, that like I discovered like 3 weeks ago when I was hanging out with one of my high school friends? Okay, we'll name this high school friend Bailey. Yeah, Bailey. That sounds like a normie name. Yeah, Bailey's like the most okay, not exactly the most normie person I know, but among our group of nerds, he's like the most normie out of them. Okay, second most normie. The most like quote unquote nerdy thing he's into is Star Wars, and that's basically it. So imagine suck my face when I discovered he is highly into Honkai Star Rail. Like, he does like lore theories on his own. He went on like a tangent explaining to me about the lore of like Amphorius and like the entire like Star Rail world in general that I've missed ever since I dropped it in 2.0. He spent like nearly an hour talking to me just about Star Rail, and that's it. Doop. Okay, that's a raid for Ray, and as usual, those on YouTube side, this rate does not apply for you. So you guys could go home, and I'll see you next stream's Tuesday, 6 a.m. Australian Western Standard Time. So, bye-bye now. I know the stream's only like 40 minutes long. This is mostly just a check-in that I'm still alive and that we're back. So, bye-bye.